This is one of the most recognizable dishes on the planet. Now this is one of the most famous cooking YouTubers on the internet. What does this rat and this YouTuber both have in common? They both made confibialdi or ratatouille from Ratatouille, and one of them got paid for it very generously. Today I will be recreating and rating,
I'm gonna feed it to the French rats,
Babish's most popular videos, most popular dish. Let's go!
Ratatouille, kurwa, ratatouille, chodź!
So first job on the list is
blanching some tomatoes.
we grab our knife and we just score all of our tomatoes so it would be easier to peel later on. Now let's get a bowl with cold water. Let's go to the stove. Okay, the water is boiling. Now let's add in our tomatoes, like 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's start, remember the order? Yeah, this was the first, definitely. And let's put them in the cold water. Quickly, quickly, quickly. Just put them in 1 second intervals. Oh my god, it's gonna overflow. And now the water is hot.
The girl told me, take off your jacket. I said, babes, man's hot.
So what I will do is just replace the water with cold water. After you blanch them, it should be very easy to peel off. As you can see, the skin just comes right off. There we go. 1 tomato down. How many, I don't know, left to go. That's our tomatoes blanched. Now we can use the same stove to char our yellow, red, and orange peppers as per babish.
Yellow, orange, and red. Or just red, who cares?
Since I don't have metal tongs, and wooden tongs would be a mistake, in my opinion, we should just do this. Okay, something is starting to burn. It does smell like barbecue in here. Oh shit. Let's get our third buddy in there. Anyway, what I love about Babish is that he's not afraid to make mistakes. I especially enjoy his series Botched with Babish. He admits he made a mistake in one of his videos and he just tries to make it better. Okay, this is gonna need a deep clean. If this even feels like 10th of what it feels like to work a grill at a restaurant, huge respects to those people. I'm sweating my balls off. Okay, I think these ones are done also. Now let's put them under a foil so they would peel easier.
Cover the hot steaming peppers with some aluminum foil. This will help soften the peppers and make them a little bit easier to peel.
Now let's peel the skins off. Look at the hands.
Your hands don't look like this while you're eating your lunch. You must be a liberal sissy. Must be a sissy boy.
I'm gonna call this the nail technique. Right now, I'll just set these aside and start cutting the vegetables. So grab your sharpest knife, or just sharpen your knife, whatever. And now let's try and cut the tomatoes as thin as we can. Let's continue with our zucchini. Okay, are they thin enough? Oh yeah, they're thin as hell. Now, I didn't find yellow zucchini, so I'm just gonna use a bit more of this green one. That's why I'm a bit worried it's not gonna look as it looks in the movie. I think that's plenty of zucchini. Now, the last vegetable, let's make some space. Our eggplant. So one big chunky boy. Just hope it's gonna be good. Like, very good. Also be very careful with mandolins. They're probably one of the worst. When it cuts my finger, it hurts. My thingy hurts. There we go. That is it. Now this doesn't look nice, but we can finally do our base, our sauce.
Raw sauce!
Is this gonna fit in? Let's add in 3 core tomatoes, then all of the scrap tomatoes. Yeah, this dish is gonna be way too small, as per usual. Good. Now we add our scraps of other vegetables. Our beautifully cored out bell pepper. Now a quarter of a yellow onion, 2 cloves of garlic, leaves off of a fresh sprig of thyme. And now let's use a high-powered blender. Now also we're gonna need some chicken stock that I have here fresh. So from my understanding we have to puree it until there's nothing left. Also I'll add a bit of salt. I don't think Babish said anything about it.
Season with salt.
Fresh rosemary. I think this is good. I will taste it. It does taste like soup. But you know what? Now all that is left to do is assemble it and put it in the oven. And look at this beautiful pie dish. So I'm just gonna probably the most tedious part, putting everything one by one Oh my god.
Now we're going to start shingling vegetables alternating in a pattern across the bottom of the
This is
dish.
gonna take ages. Time lapse. Okay, so there it is. Finally, I've done it. Look at this beauty. Now to finish it off, add some salt, fresh ground black pepper, some fresh rosemary, and last but not least, drizzle some olive oil. Or spray some olive oil on top. Now this goes into a preheated 225 degree Fahrenheit or 107 degrees Celsius
Quick maths.
oven for 1.5 hours. Oh, and I forgot, let's put a parchment paper on top like so. Okay, there it is, ladies and gentlemen. A ratatouille.
Someone cooked here.
So this is it. This is Remi's ratatouille. I'm not gonna say anything. Doesn't look cooked. Maybe it is. I don't know. Okay, enough tasting. Let's plate it up like they played it in the movie. Let's get the widest plate we have. Then I made this ring mold from tinfoil. Let's hope it holds up. Oh, no. And right here, put it on top. And I'll just spray a bit more sauce on top. Now it's time to remove the mold. Please stand, please stand, please stand. Yeah, boy! It is standing in place. I didn't expect that. Some parsley on top. Now the final thing that is needed is one chive.
Whoops, and I forgot Remi's single chive garnish over top. My bad.
There goes one chive on top. Voila. Okay, maybe this chive is a bit too big. There we go. Now that is ratatouille from Ratatouille. I can't wait to try it. Expectations are pretty low because it's just vegetables with nothing else. Now it's time for the taste test. Let's rate it from 1 to 10. From 1 to whatever 10 is in French and 1 is in French.
10.
Omelette du fromage. I wish I could speak French.
Let's see if this is good enough to save a restaurant from an evil reviewer.
Let's try the red sauce, I guess, first. I actually think, yeah, it's undercooked. It needs more time in the oven. But maybe I'm wrong, so let's see what the fuss is all about. Get the tomato and everything on it. Okay, I'm gonna say it. It's not good. The tomatoes are very acidic. The vegetables are hard. Maybe I've oversalted. I don't know. Let's give it one more try. Yeah, I don't like it. Maybe I put too much pepper on it. It's super acidic and hot even. As it is right now, I would rate it a solid 4. Because I feel like, ooh, it does look nice. But the taste says otherwise. Yeah, it's pretty iconic, and look-wise, it's a 10 out of 10, like, in the dish. In the plate, it's also like 9.8 out of 10. Taste-wise, Jesus, it's very bad. Glad I made this huge batch. Well, somebody's gotta eat it. I guess French rats enjoy it, so I'm gonna feed it to the French rats.